right, guys. We are about to do the game that everybody asks for, everyone demands, and that is Board Game Karen. Did we ever figure out the points to make this fair? I don't think we did, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to read what's on the screen, and we're going to go with it. Daniel is going to read 3 one-star quotes from Board Game Geek of the same game, one quote at a time. And if someone gets it right during round 1, they get 3 points. If someone gets it right during round 2, they get 2 points. And if they get it right during the 3rd round, they get 1 point. And I, Daniel, gets 1 point for every person who did not get the answer correctly.
Is this still broken for you? I think it is.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Daniel gets 9 points, and we all get a smattering.
No. The most points I can get is 3. And if you guys were good at the game, then
we can't get 3.
Oh, wait, I could get 9 points.
Asterisk point.
Doesn't matter. Be better at the game. Let's go, guys.
All right, what you got?
So this one has a little bit of a theme, but I'm going to tell you the theme at the very end, and you guys can guess what it is, because the theme is not helpful at all. Okay, that's the first clue.
Isn't that hard to believe?
Right? Okay, you guys ready? Here's the first game. Clue 1, game 1 comes from Sven. He says, "Wow, hideous graphics, the worst possible theme, combined with one of my least favorite mechanisms." Grid covering. The game certainly isn't for me. I usually love drafting, but here it's just painful. The game makes me puke, literally. I don't know if he knows what literally means, or I really do want to know the story behind that. Kelly, this is the first time you've done a board game, Karen. So this is purposefully a little challenging. There's little clues in there, but it's the chances of you getting it right the first time is going to be hard. But
I've never watched the show before till I started, so
there you go. All right, John, you were first. What's your guess for the first clue?
This has been lambasted, not land-blasted, but lambasted a lot by Chris, and I'm going to say it's New York Zoo.
All right. Andy? Oh, actually, sorry. Bingo! You might be onto something. Kelly, what you got?
That's grid coverage.
This is for Andy. Wonderland's War.
Oh
yeah, there's a lot of grid coverage.
Grid covering in Wonderland's War.
Well, one of you had a good guess. I'm going to let you guys figure out who it was at the end. All right, the next clue. An unbelievably bloated experience that's fundamentally a simple tile placement game, made worse by some truly weird lore. Comes in completely unnecessary giant box too. Kelly, I will start with you. What do you got?
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
No, it's Yo-Yo.
You're not taking this seriously. All right, Andy, what do you have? Okay. I am Say it.
I am flummoxed.
I think it's flummoxed.
Oh.
All right. You guys can't even guess. You guys are losers. All right.
You lost me at grid.
You lost me at lore.
Yeah.
John, what's your guess?
Isle of Cats.
See, now John is at least thinking of actual games. All right. We got one more, guys. One more.
I got it.
And this one is from Andy Piemount. Andy says, I can't say I was expecting anything from the game, but it's still disappointing how derivative it is. Jamming together a load of popular modern Euro elements and then trying to mix both pirates and cats together as the lick of paint on the whole thing. Presumably, if it came out in 2024, then it would be talking animals on Arrakis instead.
There you go. Okay.
All right. I think you guys figured it out this time. Hopefully. We're going to start with Andy.
Isle of Cats.
There you go. Okay, well, we'll see if that's right or not. Kelly?
I would write that, but I'm going to be my own woman. Smash Up.
Smash Up. Good guess. John?
I'm staying with Isle of Cats.
Staying with Isle of Cats. See, John has done research on this game, and he's finally figured it out. So John is going to get 2 points because he is correct. It was Isle of Cats, and he got it right twice. Andy got it right once, so he's going to get 1 point. And Kelly got it right 0. So that means I get 1 point because she did not get it. See, is this more fair now, Andy? Do you get how this works? You got to be good at the game.
No, I still don't. I really actually don't understand.
Me to guess wrong, Andy or Daniel?
Yeah, the check's in the mail. Don't worry.
This just goes to show you why paying attention to theme helps, because once the guy talked about what the weird theme is of this game, it is a stupid theme to this game. That's
Yeah.
correct.
To
And
be
the
fair,
very
I have
weird
not
lore.
played. I have not ever played Isle of Cats.
Ah, that doesn't surprise me with your taste, Andy.
We'll play it next week.
Okay.
We'll play it live.
Yes.
All right. Second game. And I'll give you a clue. Andy has played this game.
Ooh.
Okay. Presumably, the appeal of this game is the tactility of handling wooden pieces in a bag. But why bother when you can much of the same experience in a better game anyways? Or just play a dexterity game instead? Horrible experience of unbelievable, unbearable length, briefly punctured by 3 or 4 amusing moments. One of these involving a knight humping the leg of a cheese wheel. Such are the meager joys of this game.
That last one threw me.
Bag and a.
It usually
hump and a
does.
knight?
Uh,
Is this like a bag?
John,
I went
what
with
do you have?
Orléans.
Orleans. Okay. Andy?
Orleans.
Orleans. Kelly, what do you have?
Wax of Quedlinburg.
Quetzalcoatlenburg. All right. We'll see if either of you 3 are correct. And I accidentally read 2 on accident. So if Andy and John are right, they're going to get 3 points because my bad. All right. So here's the last clue. Last clue. And this is from Andy Piemont. You might have,
Again.
that name might sound familiar
Man.
to you.
This guy's really a thorn in the side.
So Andy says, so if you thought Dominion is too streamlined, elegant, and too reminiscent of a collectible card game, here it's done in an old school Euro vibe with one of the drabbest visuals ever, worse than Concordia. There are progression spreadsheet charts filling the board. There's a lot of stuff arranged in neat lines, waiting to be picked up, and somewhere in the air there hovers at least an impression of choice, as is the trend in dreary Euros these days.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
Now I'm hosed.
I'm really glad my life is not on the line here.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. John, what do you have?
I went with an old standby, Keyflower.
Keyflower. All right. It's a dreary Euro. And Chris would agree with you. Kelly, what's your guess?
I don't know. I'm switching to Orleans.
All right. And Andy?
I'm sticking with Orleans.
Way for you two to stick to your convictions, or in Kelly's case, someone else's convictions, because it was indeed Orleans.
That
So
last
I
one
actually
made
get
no
to-
sense.
Yeah, well, it said it was as if you're playing Dominion. But if you didn't want it to be like a collectible card game, that implies there were chips involved. And it's a dreary Euro that's worse than Concordia.
I could see
That's
where he
not
went with
1,000
Keyflower,
different games.
because those are also wooden meeples you draw out of
Yes.
the bag. But
Man. Dang it, I had it.
Choke, John.
Yep.
Yep. So John's going to get 1 point, Andy's going to get 3, and Kelly's going to get 1. So there we go. All right. Now for our last one. And our first clue is from Andy Piemont.
Gosh.
oh, could you just replace me with this guy already?
No, okay. In all seriousness, guys, I picked 3 random games. I was thinking, hey, what are some set collection games? And I went for set collection. And then this guy's name just kept appearing on everything I looked at. I was like, he's giving ones to like every game that I looked at. It was insane. All right.
Maybe he
But
doesn't like set collection.
apparently not. Not his game. Okay. So, but then I diverged. This is not necessarily set collection because Orleans isn't really set collection. Kind of is, but regardless. All right. He says, Andy says, I was a bit blown away on the first rules learning via the very flashy but largely well done stream map. With the number of different rules that need to be introduced, every time I thought, well, at least I've learned the game now, a new concept instead of worker placement spaces were introduced. I find the idea that many players play this game with multiple expansions utterly incomprehensible. The base game is already cracking at the seams. It needed systems, space, and card types to be removed, not added, if it were truly to become a great game.
Can I phone a friend?
You have a lifeline left?
Kelly, we're going to start with you. What do you have?
Cascadia.
Cascadia? That's a
It's on
good
my
guess.
shelf.
I didn't
right.
remember that being one of the clues.
John.
I went with viticulture, even though it's wrong.
Okay. You don't know that. You can't see my screen.
I'm
Andy?
pretty sure it's wrong.
I went with a game I played recently, Civolution.
Okay. All right.
Civolution.
That's 3 guesses.
That's what
all
they
right.
are,
Next
all right.
clue. Next clues is from Hayes. He says the deck building is dull. The resource conversion is dull. The worker placement is worker placement. The bidding battles could be more exciting. It's just a mishmash of stuff. Well, at least the scores usually stop around a dozen points. There are so many clues in that one. If you guys can't figure it out, that's
I got
on
it.
you.
I think I got it.
All right, we're going to go with the least confident person, Kelly.
Ouch. Maybe I'm confident in my bad answer.
Your own skin.
Okay, yeah. What is it? What's your bad answer?
Well, I'm going back to Wonderland Wars.
All right. Hey, it's at least deck building, is
It
it?
sure
Okay.
sounds like it.
Now, it's
Andy.
bag building, but
Well, same thing. Andy, what
not
you
at
got?
all. I got Dune Imperium.
Okay.
That terrible
And so
game.
did John.
As did I.
All right. Well, let's listen to the third clue and see if you guys stick with your answers or change to Kelly's. This is one of the most overrated board games in existence. It's very random with a lot of luck of draw, which are combo-y factors doubled down on the issues. Unbalanced powers and very long for what it is. I guess the art and the IP are the only positive points.
Ah,
Wow.
that should have been the first clue.
What, the art and IP?
Well, he makes it
No.
easy as it goes.
Now I totally get it.
I mean, the art and IP, it could have been Age of Heroes because that art and IP is top notch.
But nobody's heard of it, so there's probably no ratings on it.
There probably is. It's all me going.
This is a
Why
throwback
wasn't
to-
this better?
This is a throwback to, I think, episode 1, but my favorite IP is Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence.
Gosh.
All right, Andy, did you pick that game?
No, I stuck with Dune Imperium.
All right, John, what'd you do?
I changed my mind and went with Dune Imperium.
Okay, wait.
That's
And Kelly, did you
Went
make me
with the
lose no?
clue that finally told me what you were talking about.
That's the idea.
Whatever. You just looked off of their paper. You know it. It's Dune Imperium. That's right. Hey, are you happy, Andy? You know how many points you got that round? Like 4. You know how many I got? 1. So I don't
Nice.
want to hear any more excuses about why you guys lost the game and I won. That's right. I won today's game. I was waiting for Andy to yell at me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Board Game Karen. Let us know how well you did. Did you pick up on the clues faster than Kelly did? If so, rub it in her face. But now we're going to move on to the winner of the show, Andy, at a very respectable, commendable lead, even after complaining about the rules of Board Game Karen. He comes in on top at 21. Andy, tell us what's been on your mind lately.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. One thing I'm going to talk about is my profession of voice acting. There have been a couple of heroes of mine in voiceover that have passed away recently. So one would be John Irwin, who was the voice of He-Man and Masters of the Universe. I grew up with his voice as an iconic hero. The other is the guy who played Space Ghost in Space Ghost Coast to Coast, and his name would be George Lowe. And he not only did that, he played the dad on The Brack Show and several other voices as well. And rest in peace, guys. Those guys are monumental, inspirational voice actors that I enjoyed growing up. So I just wanted to pay a little tribute to them here with my 2 minutes. And I don't really think I can fill it much more than that, which probably is good for the guests, good for everybody. So I will start wrapping things up soon.
You just wanted to use
I
1 minute of
will
silence?
do that now.
Gosh.
You will see when I'm done because
Andy,
I
that's
will-
about enough.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm
and
done.
I agree. What's good for the guests is good for the gander, just like you were saying there. That's very good. But wasn't I thought Dave Irwin was that wilderness expert?
Oh, gosh. The
I
crocodile
said John
hunter.
Irwin, and you're thinking of Jim Irwin.
Ah, is that what it is? Okay. Gotcha.
Lots of Irwins out there. No,
Yes.
you're thinking of Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Whatever.
Thank you for all that.
Yes.
Yep.
He's trying to be, I love how he tried to be very respectful and then it just devolved really quickly.
This
Good
is John's
job,
fault.
Andy.
It's all John's
It's
fault.
my fault. It is.
Yeah, we'll blame John this time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got birthdays today. Play that music,
Oh my
white
God.
boy. All right. Today, Res Arcana came out in 2019 and is 6 years old. Res Arcana is a set collection game with a little bit of engine building, and it is spectacular. Highly recommended.
All right, I'm going to take Draftosaurus since Sean isn't here. And Draftosaurus in 2019 came into life. And it's 6 years old. Draftosaurus has nothing really to do with dinosaurs. It's all about drafting different colors of whatnots. But it's still a fun game. Draftosaurus, happy 6th birthday.
Well, I'm going to take Andy.
Go for it.
Is 2023 at 2 years old. There you go.
There you go.
All right, there you go. And then I'm going to take Sleeping Gods, the Behemoth game that was given to me not too long ago, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
It's a Red Raven game. Amazing artwork. Some say it's Ryan Lockett's best game. The only downside I see to it is that it is a co-op.
Says me.
Hey, you can play it solo.
Okay. Oh, by the way, it's exactly 4 years old today.
Thank you.
There we go.
Or not today,
All
but
right.
this month.
Yes.
This month. It is impossible to find out when the game's actually released. I've done a lot of research. This is a tough thing to figure out. I've even reached out to publishers, and they're like, we don't know. I'm like, thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
Like, why do you care?
I know. Andy, read the room.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks to all our wonderful viewers out there. Remember to tap those like and subscribe buttons. And also be sure to join our Facebook group, Around the Board. Some people were saying earlier that I kind of sound like George Lowen, Space Ghost. I'm Space Ghost. Do I sound like him?
Oh,
You
yeah.
do.
Maybe a little?
You sound like you're saying you're Space Ghost, so yeah.
I am. So join us on our Facebook group, Around the Board. And subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Check us out on Anchor.
Ooh,
And
Or
next time
other
we'll
social
see
media.
you
around the board.
around the board.
Show's over. Show's over.
Is there any
Where's my
exiting-
agent? Where's my agent?
No, boys. If we're going to get people talking about this show, we need a real controversy. Zorak, tongue kiss Moltar.
What? No way!
Yeah, I'm with him. Just not in that way.
Oh, well, you guys are a lot of help. Thank you very much.